Hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Daily Drive. Happy Wednesday. I just am so super happy to be back on this schedule. I know I keep saying that, but this schedule here just works for me and motivates me and gives me things to think about, talk about. So I am super glad to be back on this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday schedule. On Wednesdays, we chat about gratitude. So that's what we're going to do today. So welcome to the Daily Drive. Say hey when you hop on. Let me know that you are here. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me know what you have going on, what kind of day you're having today. Just say hey. On Wednesdays, we chat about gratitude on the Daily Drive. If you are new to the Daily Drive, this is just what I feel like is my purpose in life, to speak openly, publicly, and vulnerably about anxiety. I have created a Becoming Unlimited group and sort of theme, and I enjoy spreading mental health awareness and helping you guys understand that you can control your thoughts, your mind, your life, even when you might live with anxiety. I have anxiety. I take 60 milligrams of Cymbalta every single day when I wake up, and that helps me along with a lot of other things that I chat here with you all about. And so Wednesday is Gratitude Day here on the Daily Drive. Gratitude is so important for your mental health, for your thought control. It's so important that we talk about it every week. And that is because when you do any sort of gratitude practice, when you are thinking about gratitude, when you're journaling gratitude, when you are listening to someone talk about gratitude, when you are doing something that is eliciting that gratitude emotion, that gratitude feeling, you are actually doing something to the chemicals in your body. We have all of these hormones and chemicals in our body that, act and keep us going and do certain things. And when you think about gratitude and do gratitude practices, your body will start to release the same hormones that are associated with the feelings of calm, the feelings of bliss, and the feelings of joy. You're going to just elicit those hormones into your body just from thinking about gratitude. You're going to give yourself more calm. You're going to give yourself more bliss. You're going to give yourself more joy just for thinking about gratitude. So that's why it's so important that we talk about it every Wednesday on the Daily Drive, because when you think about gratitude, you are changing the chemical makeup of your body. You can use gratitude to redirect your thoughts, to help you get back in control of your mind. You can use gratitude to help you fall asleep at night, to get up early in the morning motivated and ready to go. Gratitude can help you change your energy, change your mindset. And so that's why we talk about it every week. We talk about how you can take control of your mind using gratitude. Now, we all know that the world, shut down over the last couple of years. And during that process, I was just looking, for stuff to do. I was looking for a way to make income from home, as a lot of people were. I was looking for, something to fill my time. I was just looking for something. And so I started crafting. I started making resin things, and here is a set of earrings that I use melted crayon and resin to create. It's not really gonna focus on that. There we go. But I started making resin things, and as a result of that, here is another set that I used and used my dragon's sheds. That's got bearded dragon skin in that inside there. Doesn't really focus that well on the camera, but those are a couple of pairs of earrings that I made. I got into resin and just started making different things. Here's a keychain that I love that I made, for the animal lovers out there. But I just got into making different things and realized that I just had like a ton of stuff that I made, when it was all said and done, not really said and done because I still am making things, but when I, kind of looked around at everything, I realized that I had a lot of stuff. Had a lot of jewelry that I made. There's a whole 2 boxes over there full of stuff like this. And so I love making this stuff. I love doing resin work. I love making jewelry. Love trying new things. And so since I had so much, and since I am using my dragon skins to make things, I found a little local shop nearby that would let me, have a little space and set up my stuff. And it was like a consignment type thing. So there was a fee that I paid, and I had a space with all of my jewelry and everything hanging up in there, and I was super excited. I had decorated it all. All of my tags and everything have the Becoming Unlimited shop on them, and had the cubby all decorated, had everything all hung up in there, and I was there for about 2 months. I started that in April, and I did April and May, and throughout that process, I had more of my merchandise taken. I had more of my merchandise stolen from me than what was actually sold. I didn't actually make any money doing that, and had some of my one-of-a-kind pieces actually stolen instead of paid for. So I decided to not continue to do that into June. I wanted to get all of my jewelry and my good pieces back at home, my one-of-a-kind things back home, so that they weren't, hanging there. It was kind of a bummer, because it was literally like every time I went to go check on my shop, there was something else that had been stolen. And this was like a flea market type thing where you have booths all over the place, and different vendors come in, and so I wasn't the only one, and so there just wasn't that much security. Some other people that I talked to had the same experience there, and so I ended up coming home. I brought all of my stuff back home. All of my jewelry is here. I'm going to get back into vendor shows and vendor sales and things like that, but it was kind of a bummer that didn't work out, right? And so when I sit and think about things, I can sit and think about how, some of my things are gone. I can sit and think about how it didn't work out, and how, I didn't make any money doing that. I can sit and I can think about all of the negative things that happened, or I can be grateful for the experience. I can be grateful for what I learned. I can be grateful for what I now know about trying different things. I can be grateful for somebody somewhere having one of my pieces, and maybe dropping my name if someone asks them about it, right? Or whatever. I can be grateful for that experience rather than focusing on the things that didn't work out. I'm grateful that I took that leap, that I put my name out there a little bit. I'm grateful that I got to see what all of my jewelry looks like hanging up somewhere. I'm grateful that I, got all of my stuff inventoried and put on cute little tags. I'm grateful that I, have a direction that I want to go in. I'm grateful now that all of my stuff is back home where it's safe. So the gratitude point that I want you to get from this today is to remain grateful even when things don't work out. It's kind of human nature to go right to the negative. It's kind of human nature to, want to beat yourself up, to want to have something be better than maybe what it was, right? It's human nature to want to focus on the negative. And I can sit here all day long and think of all of the things that, I'm irritated about with that situation, and that, I didn't make any money, and I didn't do this, and this didn't happen, and that didn't happen, and this didn't happen, right? And that's just going to keep bringing me down and bringing me down and bringing me down. There's things that I learned throughout that experience. There's a new passion in me to create different things. I just poured some more resin before I came in here, actually before I took a little nap and then came in here. So there's things that happened in that experience to be grateful for rather than dwelling on what didn't work out, right? So the gratitude reminder that I want you to take away from this today is to remain grateful for things, even when things don't work out. It didn't work out that I had my stuff in a shop for a little while, but I am still super grateful for the experience and super grateful for all kinds of other things that came along with that. Remain grateful even when things don't work out. And that right there is how you use gratitude to take control of the chemicals in your body. Because our autopilot brain wants to take over and wants to beat us down and wants to remind us of all the things that didn't work out and wants to be scared the next time an opportunity comes up because this opportunity didn't work out, right? Our autopilot brain wants to take over. We take control by switching it, flipping the script, and thinking about gratitude. The more you do that, the more often you do that, the more you use gratitude just all throughout the day, the more you're gonna feel the bliss, the calm, and the joy. I am now thinking about that situation in a calm way because I'm grateful for what I learned. I'm grateful for the experience of being there. I'm grateful for putting my name out there a little bit, right? I'm grateful that lessons came along with that, not beating myself up about it. And when that inner monologue starts to kick in and I realize I'm aware of that thought, I change it up and remind myself that I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything. And even if you can't pick something out of that situation right up front to feel grateful for, just keep it general, right? When you feel yourself spiraling down that negative mindset, just switch to gratitude in general. Make your brain think about the positivity and what you're grateful for. Because there's so much abundance around us and there's so many new opportunities for us to try. And when you're focusing on what didn't work out with one particular opportunity, the next new opportunity might pass you by. So instead of thinking about what didn't work out, remain grateful even when things don't work out. Pick out what you can be grateful for out of that situation. Remember the lessons that you've learned, and remember to always flip your mindset to gratitude. Because when you think about gratitude, you are releasing the same hormones into your body that are associated with the feelings of joy, the feelings of calm, and the feelings of bliss. So if you're taking something that could potentially be a negative thing, it's a negative situation, a negative experience, if you're taking that negative experience and flipping it to gratitude, you're bringing out that joy, that calm, and that bliss. And that is how you're going to think about that. So the next time a new opportunity comes up, might be more calm about choosing to go with it or not. I might understand things a little bit differently because I'm thinking deeply about it instead of letting the surface emotion take over, right? Was it a bad experience that that I had more merchandise stolen than purchased? Yeah, it's not the best, but am I still alive and breathing? Do I still have plenty of other merchandise to share with people? Am I still here to spread mental health awareness? Am I still using my dragon's skins and things? Yes, because I still have that inspiration inside of me to create those things. So just because this one experience didn't work out doesn't mean I'm going to stop creating and shut down my shop and stop doing all of those things. I'm just going to look at it differently and be grateful for it in a different way rather than thinking about it negatively. So when something happens to you that might be a negative experience, something doesn't work out, a new opportunity doesn't work out, remain grateful even when things don't work out. Pick out what to be grateful for within that situation, or just switch your brain to general gratitude. But remember to remain grateful instead of spiraling down the negative mindset rabbit hole, right? Remain grateful even when things don't work out. I love y'all so much, and I appreciate so much that you come and hang out with me and watch whenever you do. But more importantly, I think it's amazing that you work on your own mental health. If you take what I tell you here and put it into action in your life and work on controlling your own mental health, you're amazing. You're a warrior. You are a mental health warrior. And all of you are. Every single one of you can be a mental health warrior when you just realize that you can take control. Even though it feels like the anxiety is out of control, you can take control. And one way to do that is with gratitude. So I'm grateful for all of the mental health warriors out there. I'm grateful for all of y'all that tune in, that watch, that interact with me, and that most importantly, work on your own mental health. You always go in the joy jar. Do me a favor, check out dailydrivecoaching.com, scroll down to the bottom, put your email address in, and hit subscribe. You will get content from me, these daily drives, blog posts, as I update my website, dailydrivecoaching.com. You can also see a little bit of my retail and the services that I have there, because I also have life coaching, spiritual coaching, mindset coaching services available as well. dailydrivecoaching.com. If you're not part of my Becoming Unlimited Facebook group, you can search for Becoming Unlimited on Facebook. It's tagged here in this video. You can ask me and I'll send you an invite. That is just simply a community of support where you get these daily drives, a little bit more content about unlimiting your thoughts, and a community of people that are going through the same things you're going through, so that you know you are not alone. That's a free Facebook group called Becoming Unlimited on Facebook. If you are catching Daily Drive Coaching on YouTube, thank you. Do me a favor and hit subscribe. Turn on notifications. Turn on notifications for all of my social media so that you can help me spread mental health awareness, because that is my true goal and purpose in life, to just break the stigmas around mental health and make mental health a regular thing to talk about. And when you engage with me, when you subscribe, turn on notifications, comment, share, tag a friend, all of those things, it helps me spread that mental health awareness. So thank you so much. Y'all remember, gratitude will help you literally and physically take control of the chemical makeup of your body. You'll release those hormones that are associated with joy, with calm, and with bliss anytime you are thinking about gratitude. And what I want you to remember is to remain grateful even when things might not work out. Find what you can be grateful for within every situation, even the ones that don't work out. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. I will see you soon.